another great day because I came home to a package on the doorstep. I know there's a lot of you out there just like me, who you come home and you see a package on your front door and you just get excited. In fact, you tell your significant other to not put it inside the house just so that when you come home, you get to see the package and feel that excitement. I know it's not just me, because people at work have told me about that also. So, let's go ahead and get this box open. It is straight from overseas, based off the packaging. So we'll kind of see what we got here. It's packaged extremely well. So we'll see if I can get it open without damaging the box too much. So I think I'm going to start doing a little bit more of these tabletop reviews before the installs and unboxing. Hopefully you guys like that. If not, you'll tell me your opinion, as you always do, which I always appreciate. So, always appreciate. So, let's get to this. Obviously, my accomplices are back in town behind me. So, because they have to hang out, they have to always be there. Try not to break anything or cut myself. Alright, this is not another one of those mods that I don't generally usually do, but everyone is excited about me reviewing and testing out, so I'm going to put it on. This is actually pretty cool. Okay, so you probably already figured out, but this right here is tail lights for the JK. And as with the headlights, it's not something that I normally just think, okay, gears, lockers, tires, lift, tail lights. You know, it's not something I usually put on my list, but it's kind of one of those functional things that after you've done the mod, like the headlights, it's actually really nice to have around. I never thought I'd do LED headlight mods ever, just because I thought it was more of a cosmetic thing and kind of just dorky looking, just like angry eyes on your Jeep. No offense, I know some of you guys take that stuff really personally, but I'm just not into that sort of thing. So please don't send me your angry eyes grills, because I probably won't install it. I may install it, but I probably won't keep it on the Jeep. Except to, I don't know, probably won't. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at what we have here. Why send me more marketing stuff inside your marketing? I've already bought your product, so I don't need help with that. The cool part about taillights is that they're extremely easy to install. You literally take out 4 screws and then plug it in. It doesn't get more simple than that. No wiring harnesses, nothing crazy. You just plug and play, which is extremely awesome. So I might just go ahead and toss these in pretty quick, actually. My only concern is I really want to make sure that my covers still work with these, because I do have the stock. It's kind of like a, it's not a cover, but it's like the metal piece. It's like an armor guard basically on it. While I know a lot of you guys don't care about stuff like that, I actually will my Jeep, and I like to have armor. In fact, if anybody wants to send armor for the Jeep, that would be awesome. Poison Spider, Off-Road Evolution, I'm talking to you guys. Your products are great, and I would love to review and test and tune some of that stuff. But anyways, I digress. So, back to these taillights. I'm a huge, huge fan of blacked out lights, lenses, stuff like that. So I'm really excited to see that these are all blacked out. This is going to look really good, and I just love that look a lot. So I'm pretty pumped about that to initially start off with. These will be pretty basic. I'll probably just go right into a clip of installing them. They're labeled left hand and right hand, in case you couldn't figure that out. The only thing I don't know what's on here is this side part. I wonder if that lights up or if it's just kind of a reflector. I kind of hope it doesn't light up, because I hate having a bunch of LEDs everywhere. I hope it's just a reflector, but we'll obviously see what goes on there. But that's kind of the layout of them. Let's get them tossed on. I'll go ahead and do that real quick. To the outside. Okay, hopefully there's not a lot of wind noise. I know it sucks. Also, one other thing that I want to do is I want to try and get better commentary for you guys, because I know some of these install videos just get stupid boring. And I mean, I'm editing them, and I'm just, I can't believe how boring it actually is to watch, as I'm unscrewing 4 screws and plugging in 1 plug for you guys to watch. So I don't really know how to make this as exciting as possible, except to tell you long screws on the inside. I don't even think you have to undo these screws, so. That kind of makes it exciting when your camera falls off, because you don't really have a cool mount. If anybody has really good phone mounts, let me know. I'm still trying to figure out the best mounting options for this stuff. Okay, so back to this. You know, I guess I could use a power drill. I'm still so used to just using hand tools that I continuously do it even when I don't need to. I'm sure the lighting is great too. That's why it's called Jeep Noob, not Jeep Pro. Alright, 2 long screws. This thing should come right back out. I am going to have to take these bolts off because this is the frame that I was talking about actually wanting to keep. So I'm hoping that will still work out. But here's what you see on the back. Extremely simple plug-in. I actually like the stock look because it's just red and I just think it's a clean look. But I'm going to go ahead and test these out. See how they function. Which side is this? Left hand over there. Right side is over here. I'm pretty sure I can put this bracket on after I put the headlight back in, so I'm not too worried about that. Alright, one thing I just noticed is these actually have screws in it with a little nut on the back. So I may have to take, I hope this nut is, we'll just see what happens with that. See what I'm saying? Screw, nut. Alright. Okay, good news. I was just able to undo the nut from the back and take the screw out. I'm hoping that the stock, good, the stock screw still works. I don't have to use the aftermarket ones. And I'm not even going to use their hardware that it comes with. I don't know why it came with nuts in the back of it. You can't hold the nuts back there while you're screwing it in because the light's in the way, so I'm not sure what the plan was for that. Just plug this in and see if it works. It should pop off pretty quick. There's always something. Yep, there we go. Push down right here. Plug the new one in, like so. There. No. I think it's in place. I'll see in a second. It's only 2 screws, so it's not like I have to take it all back apart. Let's just get the stock screws in so that we know it all lines up. And we'll come back out here and test the light itself. That looks good, right? Again, manual tooling it. Top one's in. As I mentioned, it's really cool that the taillights are so easy to replace. It'll be nice to have a stock spare set in case I do eventually break these off on the trail, which happens. But that's also why I like to have the guards on them too, because it's just added protection. Because this is just extremely vulnerable, in my opinion. Alright, so that's in. It's in there snug too, so I'm happy with that. But let's go ahead and turn this on and see how they actually look. You'll have to tell me because I'm going to be in the vehicle. So. Well, cool. I'll watch the footage, see how it actually looks because I couldn't see shit inside the vehicle. And hopefully that's a nice little upgrade. I like that it's blacked out, and I really think these are just reflectors, so I don't think these light up at all. So that's really cool. Why it lets me see inside there, I'm not really sure about that. But nice, quick, easy upgrade. Get you some new taillights. Why not, right? Link will be below in the description if you want to get some of these. So, there you go. See you guys on the flip side. Jeep Noob out. And there you go. I was able to get this back on there. I did have to use the stock screws because the new ones that it came with weren't long enough to work. So I did get that on there and it looks good. This is all loose on this side because I guess I just didn't do that in there tight enough. So let me screw that down a little bit more. But there you go for reference. That's how the new one looks. And that's how the old one looks. So a lot cleaner. And I'll watch the video, see if I actually like the LEDs function of it all. So there you go. Quick little side shot of that. Pretty cool.
Never get weary in the back here we fighting. For the evil gonna be evil, yeah, you're lightning. Ball of fire for the war with them inciting. Righteous people on the wrong, we do the right thing. Them say that but banks and ranks, we say life king. Make the money not no funny, yeah, we striving. Working hard every day, yeah, we tiling.